Welcome back to Jammin' Sports. We're getting ready for our second game of our triple header for you today. Next up, it's an interconference matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buffalo comes in at 6-3 in second place in the AFC East. They are 2 games behind the Jets, who sit at 8-1. And Buffalo trying to keep pace with the Jets and also trying to stay in the lead in the AFC wildcard race at the moment. Tampa Bay comes in at 3-6. They are currently in last place in the NFC Central. Tampa Bay just trying to keep their very slim NFC playoff hopes alive, trying to win this one. All right, Evil Dead is now 70-48. He's, let's do the math, he is 22 games over 500. We haven't heard from Grando or New England fan today. And we'll find out who Evil Dead's going to take in this one. I have a feeling I know, but I'll wait for him to say. I know who you're taking, Misty. The Bucks? Okay. Even though she's retired, she nodded yes, she's taking the Bucks. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Tampa, Florida for this one. The Bucks and the Bills here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. It's the Bills and the Buccaneers. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. On a beautiful day in Tampa, 72 degrees at kickoff. Partly cloudy skies. Evil Dead's got the Bills. I told you the weather would be better here. So Evil Dead's got the Bills and Misty's got the Bucks. The Bucks will get the ball first. We're underway. From about the 2-yard line, Clark brings it back. And Clark out to the 25-yard line. Marcus Clark in his 3rd year out of UCLA. And that's where Tampa Bay will have it, 1st and 10. Led by their starting quarterback, Jackson Dart, the rookie out of Ole Miss. Oh, who is this lurking here? Let's get rid of him. You are banished. I'm sorry, what? You can be my moderator. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Just underway, live from Tampa, Florida. Buccaneers come out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Dart fakes the handoff. Throws down the middle, caught by Patrick Sebastian out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 12, and a Tampa Bay 1st down. Sebastian in his 6th year out of Army. Making the tackle, number 24, Jack Williams, 4th-year defensive back out of Boston College. 1st down, Tampa Bay, just underway. Buffalo chasing the Jets in the AFC East, trying to keep pace. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. In the I formation, Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell breaking tackles, turns upfield, gets something out of nothing, gets out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the Tampa Bay offense. Up front, Shallard, Corthell, Hinder, Childers, and Schapp. And then it's Woolfolk, Pearson, Mitchell, Warren, and Ronnie Harris. A gain of 4 by Andrew Mitchell, the 2nd-year back out of Penn State. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tampa Bay from their own 41-yard line. Opening drive of the game. 4 wide. Dart Under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell, 2 to the 43-yard line. Let's take a look at the Buffalo defense. The Bills play a 4-3. Seals, Cousins, McAllister, and Evans up front. The linebackers, Gates, Henderson, and Preston. And the secondary, House, Walker, Briggs, and Catledge. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Tampa Bay at their own 43. Just under 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Bucks come out. Dart in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Dart draws back. Steps up, throws, and it's caught by Patrick Sebastian out to the 38-yard line. A 19-yard catch by Sebastian. First down, Tampa Bay at the Buffalo 38-yard line. Keeps the Buccaneer drive alive on the opening series of the game. On the tackle, number 27 for Buffalo. And that is going to be Aaron Catledge, the third-year defensive back out of Navy. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line, single back. Dart, play action. Throws down the middle. Oh, he short-hopped his receiver. He was looking for Ronnie Harris down the middle. It was short. It'll be 2nd and 10. And that'll stop the clock momentarily with 6:09 left in the first. 2nd and 10 from the Buffalo 38. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart, the rookie out of Ole Miss from college football, 25. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell breaking tackles, driving forward to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. First down, Tampa Bay. Mitchell showing some power. 2nd year back out of Penn State. Finally making the tackle, number 33 for the Bills. That's David Walker, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Citadel. 1st and 10, Bucks at the Buffalo 25. Dart hands off to Pearson. Elgin Pearson down to the 19. The 5th-year back out of Ohio State. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a good crowd here on this Saturday. I appreciate it. If you missed the first game that ended about 10 minutes ago, the Eagles came back to beat the Redskins 18-14. That's in the video section. It's also on YouTube if you want to go check it out. It's a good game. 2nd and 3 for the Bucks. Still the opening drive. Down to the Buffalo 19-yard line in the I formation. Hands off to Pearson. And Pearson gets nailed for a loss of a yard. On the tackle, number 93, Jordan Evans, the 4th-year defensive end out of Middle Tennessee State University, also known as MTSU. The Blue Raiders, right down the road from where we live here in Middle Tennessee. If you don't know, the Jammin' Sports Studios are located in Nashville. 3rd and 5 from the 20-yard line. Misty knew that. 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Looking. Throws to the end zone. Is picked off. John Henderson, the linebacker for the Bills, picks it off and brings it back to the 14-yard line. The 8th-year linebacker out of Penn State. And the Buccaneer drive comes up empty as Buffalo gets the pick. And the Bills will get it for the first time at their own 14-yard line. He's probably one of their best defensive players, John Henderson, the linebacker. He's really good. First down, Buffalo going the other way. The Bills are led by their starting quarterback, Mason Cross, in his 2nd year out of LSU. Of course, the big story last season was Cross led the Bills to the playoffs for the first time in 14 sim seasons. Finally broke that playoff drought. They were a wild card team last season. They actually won a game. They beat Denver on the road and then lost in the divisional round to the Raiders. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Cross under center. Cross throws near side, caught by Scott. And that's the tight end, David Scott, in his 8th year out of Texas. Gains 3 yards out to the 17-yard line. Steve Kiner, the linebacker, on the tackle, the former Redskin. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Buffalo. Huddy's in the house. Hudson! How you doing, Hudson? Checking in. Hudson lives just north of Tampa, Florida. Used to live in Atlanta. Now he's in the Tampa area. Good to have you here, Hudson. Good to see you. 2nd and 7 from the 17-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. 4 wide. Cross draws back. Looking. He's got all day. Throws deep, wide open. Franklin, the running back, Mark Franklin, all the way out to the 45-yard line. A 28-yard gain. First down, Buffalo. Hey, Hudson, your cousin's here. Gracie, say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
There you go. Hudson and Gracie are cousins, obviously. I just said that. Misty's nephew. He recently moved from Atlanta to Tampa. Tampa's a nice area now. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 45. We're scoreless with 3:56 left to play here in the first quarter. Cross under center. Cross hands off to Franklin up the middle, and Franklin across midfield out to the 45, a gain of 10, and that should be another. No, he's short of the first down. It'll be 2nd and inches, a gain of 9. I don't know if Hudson is sticking around or not. Maybe he just checked in to say hi. 2nd and inches. Up. You're going to the Tampa Bay Lightning playoff game. And Braves versus the Rays. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's great. You got some good teams down there. On 2nd and inches. Cross to Franklin. Gets the first down. Down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Buffalo. I think you're going to like the Rays game a whole lot better than they're playing in an outdoor stadium now. Hudson, Misty wants you to text Gracie. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're down to 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Bills come out in the offset eye. Cross under center. Cross to Cooley. And Cooley gets hit for a loss of a yard. Coming up to make the tackle, number 26, Chris Wagner, the 5th-year defensive back out of Notre Dame. It'll be 2nd and 11. Trey Cooley on the carry, the 2nd-year back out of Georgia Tech. No score late in the first quarter. The Bucs had it first. They drove down the field and then threw a pick. And now Buffalo's got it, 2nd and 11 at the Tampa Bay 39. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun. Cross hands off to Walls this time. And that's Jared Walls, the rookie out of Tennessee. A gain of 3 to the 36. Steve Kiner on the tackle in his 14th year out of USC, the linebacker. Hudson wants the Bills to win. All right. He must be somewhere where he's by himself and there's no other Tampa fans around. 3rd and 8 from the 36-yard line. We're down to 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Cross in the shotgun on a big 3rd down. Cross back. Looking. Cross. Throws. And incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. Just threw it away. This would be a 53-yard field goal if they want to try it. Alex Rayner, the rookie out of Kentucky, will come on. This will be from 53 to give the Bills the lead. Snap, kick is up. And the kick hits the crossbar. No good. Had it been from 52, he would have made it. It hit the crossbar. No good. He doinked it. We remain scoreless. Close, but no cigar. And now the Buccaneers will get it for the second time. He doinked it. It went doink. Jackson Dart comes back out to lead the offense for Tampa Bay. The rookie out of Ole Miss. If you have college football 25, you know he's on Ole Miss. Tampa Bay will get it in pretty good field position at their own 43-yard line. 1:47 left in the first quarter. Four wide, Dart under center on first down. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell out to the 45, a gain of 2 yards. Preston on the tackle, Robert Preston, in his 10th year out of Penn State, the linebacker. We're down to 1:30 left in the first quarter. We have no score. Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. On 2nd and 8 from the 45, Dart hands off to Mitchell, up the middle, and Mitchell to the 49, a gain of 4. They're custom rosters, Huddy. And I brought in the college players from College Football 25. I put them into my draft. I had to manually bring them in to put them into my draft. It was a bit tedious, but it worked. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Looking. Dart throws deep. Into the end zone. It's underthrown. It's picked off again. Barrett Briggs, the 10th year safety out of Florida, picks it off in the end zone. That is Dart's second interception of the first quarter. It'll be a touchback, and the Bills will get it at the 20-yard line. If you've got a copy of Madden 19, Huddy, send me a flash drive, and I'll download the rosters, and you can download it to your PS5. But you need a copy of Madden 19. 19 plays better than the newer ones. That's why I stay with it. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. The graphics are better. It just plays better overall. You can get a copy of Madden 19 cheap these days. Like less than $10 probably. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Cross under center. Cross draws back. Cross looking. Throws downfield. McGinnis makes the catch at the 34-yard line. Again, a 14. It'll be a Buffalo first down. Of course, Madden 19 on the PS4 is what I have, but I'm playing it on a PS5. And the PS5 really cleans up the game. It really sharpens the graphics, and it actually makes the gameplay a lot smoother. This may be the last play of the first quarter. We still have no score. 1st and 10 Bills at their own 34-yard line. 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross hands off to Franklin. And Mark Franklin picks up 2 to the 36-yard line. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We have no score here in Tampa, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We go to the second quarter. We're scoreless with the Bills and the Buccaneers. Buffalo comes in at 6-3. Tampa Bay comes in at 3-6. Buffalo in second place in the AFC East behind the Jets. The Jets are 8-1. And the Bucs come in at 3-6, currently in last place in the NFC Central. Sometimes there's a lot of people and sometimes there's not, Hudson. On 2nd and 8, Cross looking. Throws deep down the near sideline. Is caught by David Scott, the tight end, down to the 30-yard line. It's actually a 34-yard reception, but close enough. First down, Buffalo. David Scott in his 8th year out of Texas. Great catch on the sideline. Great pass by Dart. He threw a dart. Look at that. And now the Bills are in Buccaneer territory. Huddy rooting for the Bills. Evil Dead's here. If you want to chat with him, say hi to Evil Dead. Tampa Bay wants to challenge that. Misty says hi. That's going to be a good catch. That's going to cost Tampa Bay a timeout. Challenging that. Sometimes there'll be a lot of people here and no one's chatting. They're just enjoying the game. And that's okay. Ruling on the field stands. That's going to cost the Bucs a timeout. A wasted challenge. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bills at the Tampa Bay 30-yard line. 7:54 left here in the second quarter. That's right. The Bucs, you mean. Misty just noticed the Buccaneers have the same colors as Tennessee. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Cross under center. Cross to Franklin around the outside. And Franklin goes down. No gain. Steve Kiner, the linebacker, came around and made the tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd and 11. It's actually a loss of a yard. Been a defensive game. The Bills have picked it off twice. And Tampa Bay has held the Bills scoreless. We're in the second quarter. 7:36 and counting here in the first half. Bills come out, 2nd and 10. Cross in the shotgun. Cross, hands off to Franklin. And Franklin picks up a yard to the 29. It'll be 3rd and 9. Making the tackle, Jerome King. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the 29-yard line. 3 wide to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. Caught by Welsh. Adam Welsh down to the 9-yard line. A 20-yard gain. First down, Buffalo. The 10th-year receiver out of Ohio State, Adam Welsh. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bills. Finally, somebody getting close to scoring here. Hudson Graber, no relation, on the tackle. The 7th-year defensive back out of Michigan. 1st and goal, Buffalo at the 9-yard line. Bills come out, cross, under center. 1st and goal. Cross, a draw play to Franklin, and Mark Franklin down to the 7, a gain of 2. Steve Kiner on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal. This is our second game of 3 today. We have the Lions and the Dolphins after this. We'll head across the state to Miami for that one when this one's over. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. 4 wide. Cross under center. They pitch to Franklin around the outside, and Franklin's going nowhere. In fact, he loses 3 yards back to the 10-yard line. Kiter on the tackle, along with Greg Spires, number 94, the 12th-year defensive end out of Iowa. Also in on the tackle, number 30, A.J. Blue, the 5th-year defensive end or defensive back out of Iowa. 5:45 and counting. 3rd and goal for the Bills now at the Buccaneer 10. Boy, points are at a premium in this one. Cross in the shotgun, 3rd and goal. Cross, draw play to Franklin. And Franklin to the 8, a gain of 2. We have an injury timeout. And I think Mark Franklin got shaken up on the play. He's looking at his ankle. He'll go to the sideline with 5:31 left to play here in the second half or first half. It'll be 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. So Buffalo will have to settle for 3. Alex Rayner will come on, the rookie out of Kentucky. This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. Maybe finally somebody will get on the board in this one. It's been that kind of game. 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. On a beautiful afternoon here in Tampa, Florida. And now Rayner from 25. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And finally, somebody on the board. Buffalo leads at 3-0 with 5:28 left to play here in the first half. We're live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bills at 6-3 and the Bucks at 3-6. Who do they play next week? Tampa Bay will play at Chicago next week, as I'm looking at the schedule, and Buffalo will just go across state and play at Miami next week. Two road games in a row in Florida for the Bills. So Buffalo will kick off with 5:28 left in the first half. Rayner will kick. Fielded at the 2-yard line by Clark. Brings it out over the 20, 25. And Marcus Clark out to the 25-yard line. And that's where Tampa Bay will take over. 1st and 10, 5:24 left in the half. The Bucks are mired in last place in the NFC Central, trying to keep their very slim NFC playoff hopes alive. They got to do something. We're in Week 10, so there's 6 more weeks of the regular season after this. It's a 16-game season. 1st and 10 from the 25. Dart under center. Lofted in motion. Dart draws back, looking, throws down the middle, caught by Warren, and Carter Warren, the tight end, out to the 45-yard line. The 11th year tight end out of Oklahoma. A gain of 20. First down, Buccaneers. So Tampa Bay showing some offense all of a sudden. Nice catch and run by Warren. Finally making the tackle, number 45. Was it 45? I don't have a 45. 49, there you go. Derek Briggs. 1st and 10 from the 45. 5 minutes left in the half. 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Throws, dumps it off to Sebastian. And Patrick Sebastian, gets out to the 46. Just a 1-yard gain. Reese on the tackle for the Bills. I think that was Reese. It's number, 24? Oh, Marcus House on the tackle. I'm sorry. It looked like I said Reese across the back. Marcus House on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 46. Coming up on 4.5 minutes left. Here in the first half, Tampa Bay on the move. 2nd and 9. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart looking. Throws. Caught by Sebastian again underneath. Out to the 46. A gain of 8. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. As the clock keeps moving. 4:10 and counting. Bills lead it 3-0 here late in the second quarter. About midway through the second quarter. Lions-Dolphins up next after this. 3rd and 1. Tampa Bay in the offset eye. Dart fakes it, throws outside, caught by Briggs, turns upfield, and the fullback Briggs out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 6. Ron Briggs, the 8th-year fullback out of Texas, gets the first down for Tampa Bay. The Bucs getting their fullback involved. Marcus House came over and pushed him out of bounds. First down, Tampa Bay at the Buffalo 40. 3:50 left here in the first half. Just a 3-0 Buffalo lead. Dart in the shotgun. 1st and 10.
Set. 319.
Dart fakes the handoff. Looks downfield, still looking. Rolls out, throws deep to the end zone. Jump ball incomplete. Looking for Patrick Sebastian. Aaron Catledge knocks it down. And that'll be 2nd and 10. That was almost his 3rd pick thrown by Dart. But Catledge couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Aaron Catledge in his 3rd year out of Navy. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line of Buffalo. 3:32 left. The Bucks come out. We're in the first half. Dart under center.
Now let's go. 319.
Dart to Mitchell around the outside, and Andrew Mitchell gets taken down for a 2-yard loss back to the 42-yard line. Making the tackle, Jordan Evans in his 4th year out of MTSU. A loss of 2. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for Tampa Bay. We're in the 2nd game of our triple header. We'll have another triple header tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be at the same time tomorrow as it was today. 3rd and 12, 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart in the shotgun.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Dart draws back. Looking. He's got all day. He throws downfield, caught by Lewis. Down to the 29-yard line. On the catch, Israel Lewis, the rookie out of West Virginia. First down, Tampa Bay. Israel is his first name. Going to be a gain of 13 yards and a first down. Tampa Bay now at the Buffalo 29-yard line, 4 wide. Dart under center.
All right, here we go.
Dart looking, throws. Oh, he had a receiver open. Oh my goodness, he had Ronnie Harris open. Probably would have scored, but he overthrew him. 2nd and 10. Incomplete, 2:29 left in the half. Well, that was 6, and they know it. 2nd and 10 from the Buffalo 29. Tampa Bay comes out in the offset eye. Dart hands off to Pearson. And Eldrin Pearson down to the 24, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4, be 3rd and 6. On the tackle, the linebacker, Ashley Webster, the rookie out of Illinois. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Just a 3-0 lead for Buffalo in what has been a very defensive game so far. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Will they get the playoff in time? They do not. 2 minutes left. Buffalo leads it 3-0 here in the first half here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bills lead the Bucks 3-0. 2 minutes left in the first half. Well, if you like defensive games, this has been your game. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Buccaneers at the Buffalo 24-yard line. 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart under center. Dart looking, throws, dumps it off to Warren. The tight end, Connor Warren, down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 17. First down, Tampa Bay. The veteran tight end in his 11th year out of Oklahoma, Connor Warren, gets the first down for the Bills. Jack Williams brought him down, the defensive back in his 4th year out of Boston College. First and goal, Tampa Bay. 1:40 left to play. Clock is moving. Both teams, well, Buffalo with 3 timeouts, Tampa Bay with just 2. 4 wide, Dart in the shotgun, single back.
Hurry up, here we go.
Dart looking, throws underneath, caught by Mitchell. Down to the 2, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and goal. The 2nd year back, Andrew Mitchell, on the reception. Clock is moving. 1:10 and counting. Second and goal from the 2. The Bucks come out in tight this time with just 2 receivers off to the side. Dart to Mitchell, and Mitchell gets slammed to the turf by John Henderson, the linebacker. He goes nowhere. A loss of 2 yards back to the 4-yard line. It'll be third and goal from the 4-yard line. Great play by Henderson. This is a big third down right here. You don't want to settle for 3 when you have a chance to take the lead going into halftime. And the Bucks do get the second half kickoff, I think. No, Buffalo does. Never mind. Buffalo gets it. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 wide. Dart under center.
Here we go now. Blue lining.
Dart looking, throws a fade, throws it too far. Looking for Sebastian in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. It'll be fourth and goal. And Tampa Bay will have to settle for 3. Brian White will come on, the rookie out of Alabama. This will be from 21 yards to get the Bucks on the board and tie the game up. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 3 with 53 seconds left to play here in the first half. Here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week number 10 here at Jammin' Sports. When this week is over, there'll be 6 weeks left of the regular season. We're getting close to the home stretch. Buffalo at 6-3, Tampa Bay at 3-6. If you like field goals and defense, this has been your game. Our field goal fest continues, and Zach Murray will kick off. From the 1-yard line, Marcus House brings it back over the 20, 25, and House out to the 31-yard line. Marcus House in his 9th year out of Texas, the defensive back. 48 seconds left. Buffalo has 3 timeouts. Let's see if they can get a score before halftime. As their second-year quarterback, Mason Cross, will come back out to lead the offense in his second year out of LSU. On 1st and 10, the Bills come out. Cross under center.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Cross drops back. Throws downfield. Caught by David Scott, the tight end, out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 11. And Buffalo takes a timeout. It'll be a first down with 43 seconds left. They've got 2 timeouts left. Can the Bills get to field goal range and take the lead before halftime? Can Buffalo get a twofer? They get the ball first in the second half. I always favored Buffalo in those red helmets, the Super Bowl helmets. 1st and 10 for the 42. There's something blue collar about their uniforms I like.
Now let's go.
This uniform here. Cross in the shotgun. Cross back, throws, dumps it off to Walls. And Walls out to the 45, a gain of 3. Buffalo takes a timeout with 38 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 7. Jared Walls, the rookie out of Tennessee, out of the backfield. The running back caught the pass. The Bills will be at their own 45-yard line. 2nd and 7. And now Buffalo will come to the line. 3 receivers to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. Cross hands off to Walls around the outside. And Walls out to the 48. That'll be a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 4. Buffalo in the hurry up. 27 seconds. They only have one timeout left. Cross in the shotgun. On 3rd down. Cross looking. Throws outside. Caught by Welsh. Dives for the sideline, but they said he was inbounds. And that'll be a gain of 15 yards down to the 37-yard line. And Buffalo will probably take their final timeout here. I don't know about that. The receiver said keep the clock running. I guess he was down before he went out of bounds. And Buffalo will take a timeout with 5 seconds left, their final timeout. And they'll try a 54-yard field goal right before halftime. Gonna be a long attempt. Alex Rayner, the rookie out of Kentucky, will come on. This will be from 54 yards to give Buffalo the lead going into halftime if he can connect. He missed from 3 earlier, and it hit the crossbar. They're going to back it up 1 more yard and take a chance. This might be the last play of the half, depending on how long this field goal kick takes. Rayner from 54. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is way off target. No good. It was short and way to the left. 1 second left. The Bucs will have it at their own 44-yard line. We're tied at 3. It's been that kind of game. We're tied at 3. It's been a defensive game. And now Jackson Dart comes back out with 1 second left. Let's see what the Bucs can do going into halftime. Buccaneers come out. 4 receivers wide, 3 to the far side. This looks like a Hail Mary to end the half. Dart back to throw. Looking. He's going to throw it deep to the end zone. Jump ball, bouncing around, incomplete. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Buffalo 3, Tampa Bay 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We start the second half. The Bills and the Buccaneers are tied at 3. Buffalo at 6-3, Tampa Bay at 3-6. Coming into this one, the Bills will get the ball first. Zach Murray will kick off for Tampa Bay. There's the kick. It'll be fielded at the 2-yard line by Marcus House over the 20-25. House nearly broke it out to the 37-yard line. They finally get him down. Nice return by Marcus House. And that's where Buffalo will have it, 1st and 10. The second-year quarterback out of LSU, Mason Cross, will come out to lead the offense. It'll be 1st and 10. Next week, the Bucs play at Chicago. And next week, Buffalo plays at Miami. 1st and 10 from the 37. 4 wide. Cross. Fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws. Dumps it off to Cash. That's the tight end. He breaks a tackle. Gets downfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 10. Nelson Cash, the third-year tight end out of UCLA. First down, Buffalo. It was actually a 16-yard gain. I stand corrected. As they cross midfield. Hudson Graber on the tackle for Tampa Bay. Bills on the move in a tie ball game. 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 47-yard line. Bills come out. Cross under center. Cross hands off to Cooley around the outside. And Trey Cooley out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 3 in his second year out of Georgia Tech. On the tackle, number 26, Chris Wagner, in his 5th year out of Notre Dame. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 43-yard line. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun, cross back. Cross looking, throws, and incomplete. There was nobody there. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Tyson Crawford, the receiver, was in the area. It'll be 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, the Bills come out 4 wide, cross in the shotgun.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Cross backs up, looking. He's got all day. He steps up. He's going to take off, and he picks up the 1st down and a lot more right up the middle. They let the middle wide open. All the way down to the 18-yard line, a 25-yard run by Mason Cross. 1st down, Buffalo. You can't leave the middle wide open like that. The quarterback will take it every time. That's like free yardage right there. 6:45 left here in the 3rd. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the Tampa Bay 18. Bills come out. Cross. He'll be under center.
All right, here we go.
Cross hands off to Cooley again, and Trey Cooley breaking tackles and making fakes down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down Buffalo. Be 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. I think, Franklin got shaken up in the 2nd quarter. That's why Cooley's in there. Mark Franklin was holding his ankle. Hopefully Franklin can return, but Cooley's doing a good job. It'll be 1st and goal at the 6. Buffalo comes out in the I formation. Cross, they pitch to Cooley around the outside, and Cooley makes his way down to the 4, a gain of 2, before being taken down by Hudson Graber, the 7th-year defensive back out of Michigan. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Tell you what, this has been a hard-hitting, low-scoring game, as both defenses have taken center stage in this one. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Buffalo comes out in the I. Cross. Pitches to Cooley around the outside. Cooley down to the 1. He didn't quite get in. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle, number 26, Chris Wagner, saving the touchdown. For a moment there, I thought he got in. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Bills come out in the I. Cross, they pitch to Cooley again, and Cooley breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 1. Ivan Walters, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 9th year at Virginia Tech. What a goal line stand by the Bucks. He nearly scored if not for Walters being right there at the right time. It'll be 4th and goal at the 1. Wonder if Buffalo might go for it. Or we're going to see yet another field goal. This will be an 18-yard attempt by Alex Rayner. They're going to go for the easy points. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bills lead at 6-3, 4:33 left to play in the third quarter. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports, our field goal fest. And what has been a really, really big defensive game. 6-3 Buffalo. Tampa Bay with a nice goal line stand, holding Buffalo to 3. And now the Bills, who have just retaken the lead, will kick off. Alex Rayner will kick. We have the Lions and the Dolphins coming up next. Our third game of our triple header today. And now Rayner will kick off. From the goal line, Clark brings it over the 10, 15, 20. And Marcus Clark out to the 25-yard line. And that's where Tampa Bay will take over. With 4.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Philadelphia beat Washington 18-14 earlier today. You can check that game out in our video section. You can also check it out on YouTube. All the games get archived to YouTube. That way they stay there forever. We must have like 9 seasons worth of games on YouTube right now. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Dart under center. Dart looking. Dart throws near side, incomplete. Just threw it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. We started on Twitch Sim Season 26. This is Sim Season 35. If you include 26, this is our 10th Sim Season on Twitch. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 wide. Dart draws back. Dart throws, and it's nearly picked off by Marcus House. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Desmond Woolfolk was the intended receiver. .4:24 left here in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Bucs. Dart in the shotgun with a back on either side. Takes the snap. Throws near side. Caught by Mitchell. Turns downfield. Gets the first down. A 13-yard gain out to the 38-yard line. Andrew Mitchell picking up the first down for Tampa Bay. He steps out of bounds. Stop the clock with 4:19 left here in the third. It was Jack Williams who forced him out of bounds, the defensive back. On 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dart in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Dart draws back. Throws, and it's nearly picked off, broken up. Making the play for Buffalo, number 25, John Peoples, the 4th-year defensive back out of USC. Knocks it down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 4:08 left here in the third quarter. And now the Buccaneers come out. 4 wide, Dart in the shotgun.
Here we go now. 3:19.
Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell picks up 2 to the 40-yard line. Marcus House on the tackle. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. Under 4 minutes left now in the third quarter. Four wide for Tampa Bay on 3rd and 7 from their own 40-yard line. Dart in the shotgun. Draws back. Looking. Throws deep. Wide open is Sebastian. Breaks a tackle. Sebastian down the sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 60-yard touchdown catch by Patrick Sebastian. Somebody finally scores a touchdown. There was some bad tackling by the Bills down the sideline. allowing Sebastian to go the distance. 60 yards. The 6th-year receiver out of Army. And the Buccaneers take a 9-6 lead. And finally, somebody scores a touchdown. And now Brian White for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. Oh, it hit the upright. No good. What a break for the Bills. It hits the right upright. He dunked it. And it remains 9-6. Remains a 3-point lead for Tampa Bay with 3.5 minutes left. Oh, that's going to come back to bite the Bucs in the butt. It always does. He missed the extra point. 9-6. Tampa Bay leads it with 3:30 left here in the third quarter. And now Brian White, actually Zach Murray kicks off, the punter. He does the kickoff duties. He'll kick off. And that'll be fielded at the 2-yard line by Marcus House over the 20, 25. And House out to the 26-yard line. That blocked extra point, that's going to come back to haunt them. It always does. A few games ago, Miami had one blocked and they lost by a point to the Jets, 24-23. That was last week. It always comes back to haunt you. 1st and 10 Buffalo now from their own 26 with 3:25 left in the third quarter. We still got a lot of football left in this one. And then speaking of Miami, they host Detroit. That's up next. 3 wide to the far side. Cross under center. 1st and 10. Cross to Cooley. And Trey Cooley bobbing and weaving, getting all the way out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Cooley's done a great job coming in as a backup here today. 1st down Buffalo for the injured Mark Franklin. Cooley doing a great job. Buccaneers up 9-6. Bills on the move. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Buffalo. Everybody in tight this time.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Palmer in motion. Cross drops back. Dumps it off to Welsh. Adam Welsh coming across. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. The 10th-year receiver out of Ohio State, Adam Welsh. Steve Kiner, the linebacker, on the tackle. Will be 2nd and 2 for Buffalo at their own 48 with 2.5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Bucks up 9-6. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun.
Here we go. 3-19.
Cross hands off to Walls, and Walls picks up the 1st down. A gain of 3 out to the Buccaneer 49-yard line. Jared Walls, the rookie out of Tennessee. 1st down Bills. They lost Mark Franklin in the second quarter to an injury, but Buffalo, they don't panic. They're sticking to their game plan. Only down by 3. 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneer 49. Mason Cross, the quarterback, under center. Cross fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. Caught by Crawford. Tyson Crawford down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down Buffalo. The 2nd-year receiver out of Penn State. His first catch of the day. Kiner on the tackle. He's everywhere. Steve Kiner. When one man is making all your tackles, it might seem impressive, but that reveals a bigger problem. Why is nobody else making tackles? First down, Buffalo. They have it at the Buccaneer 34-yard line as the third quarter is drawing to a close. Cross under center on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cross throws downfield. Oh, he had a receiver with a step Alden McGinnis had a step, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10, 1:18 left here in the third. From the Tampa Bay 34-yard line. 4 wide for the Bucks. Cross in the shotgun.
Let's go. Blue Niners.
Cross, hands off to Walls. And Walls, Jared Walls picks up 2 down to the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 as we're coming up on 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Third and 8 for the Bills from the Buccaneer 32-yard line. Cross in the shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield. Cross back. Cross throws to the sideline. Welsh, he's out of bounds, and he dropped it anyway. It'll be 4th down. He was well covered by Hudson Graber. Incomplete. And now Buffalo, they're going to try a 49-yard field goal. Alex Rayner will come on. He's missed from 52, and he's missed from 54. This one from 49. The rookie out of Kentucky. Snap, kick is up. Oh boy. He missed from 49. Buffalo might be recruiting new kickers during the week. It remains a 9-6 ball game in favor of Tampa Bay with 42 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Just a 9-6 ball game. To be honest, I didn't know what to expect from this game. I didn't think it would be this low scoring. So 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. They'll have it at their own 39 with 42 seconds left here in the third quarter, leading by 3. Bucks come out in tight but 4 wide. Cross under center. Or not cross, excuse me. That's Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell picks up 5 to the 44. Bring up 2nd and 5. Make it a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. This will probably be the last play of the third quarter, I would imagine. Dart under center on 2nd and 6. Dart fakes the handoff, throws deep, caught by Warren, and Connor Warren out of bounds at the 35 in Buffalo territory. 21 yards to Connor Warren to the Buffalo 35, and that'll stop the clock with 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tampa Bay, they can make it a 2-score game with a touchdown. They're on the move. They have it at the Buffalo 35. Will they get the playoff in time? We'll see. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Dart looking. Throws down the middle to Warren. And Connor Warren down to the 13. At the end of 3, Buccaneers lead at 9-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back. Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Connor Warren, 18 yards on the previous play. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bucks at the Buffalo 13-yard line, leading 9-6. A chance for Tampa Bay to increase their lead now. Bucks come out. This time Dart will be under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell up the middle, and Andrew Mitchell to the 11. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. The linebacker, number 54, Ashley Webster, on the tackle, the rookie out of Illinois. The Bucks have worked it down to the Buffalo 11-yard line, 2nd and 8. Dart under center this time. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Mitchell gets stacked up at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Making the tackle, number 98. That's Tay Cousins in his 5th year out of Florida State, the defensive tackle. 3rd and 8 for Tampa Bay. The Bills would love to hold the Bucks to a field goal here. 3rd and 8 from the 11. Tampa Bay comes out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Harris. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An 11-yard touchdown catch by Ronnie Harris, the former Cowboy, in his 13th year out of Oklahoma State. And the Bucks go up by 9, 15-6. They can make it a 10-point game. It's a 2-score game now. Buccaneers up. And this would be an upset, big time, as the Bills come in at 6-3, the Bucks at 3-6. I'm going to call this upset Saturday, as the Eagles beat the Redskins earlier. Brian White for the extra point. Kick is up. He makes it this time. And the Bucks lead by 10, 16-6, with 7:02 left in regulation. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Detroit and Miami up next. We'll be in Miami for that one. Lions and the Dolphins. We still have a little over 7 minutes left in this one. But now the Bills have to score twice. They're down by 10. And this would definitely hurt Buffalo. I'm sure Jet fans are watching this going, go Bucks. Buffalo comes into this game 2 games behind the Jets in the AFC East. The Jets play Cleveland later this week. There's the kick. From the goal line, McGinnis brings it back over the 15, 20, 25. Alden McGinnis out to the 31-yard line. 6:57 left. The Bills are down by 10. They got to score twice. Mason Cross will come back out. Hard-fought game, but the Buccaneers finally get a couple of touchdowns to take a 16-6 lead. Bills have only scored 2 field goals today. 1st and 10 from their own 31. Cross in the shotgun. Franklin's back in the game in the backfield. Cross, a draw play to Franklin. Franklin, and he's going to get the first down, 11 yards out to the 42-yard line. So that rest on the sideline did him good. 1st and 10, Buffalo from their own 42. .636 and counting in regulation. 4 wide for the Bills. Cross in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39.
Cross will drop back. Looking. He's going to throw it deep. Going for the home run. He's got a man. Crawford. Touchdown, Buffalo. 68 yards to Tyson Crawford. Make that 58 yards. I was off by 10. Crawford, touchdown, Buffalo. And it gets the Bills right back in this game. The 2nd-year receiver out of Penn State. He got behind the secondary and crossed, threw it deep. And Tyson, a 58-yard touchdown catch. Evil Dead's got to like that. He took the Bills. He gets Buffalo right back in this game. That's what the Bills needed, a quick score. And there's still time left, 6:20 left for Buffalo's defense to get a stop. And now Alex Rayner for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. It's a 3-point ball game. This is where that extra point that was blocked is looming large. Tampa Bay would should have a 4-point lead right now in forcing Buffalo into a touchdown, but it's just a 3-point lead. So Buffalo can tie it up with a field goal. 6:20 left. A lot of time left. Rayner can kick it away for the Bills, and they can play defense, try to get a stop. And now the kickoff. From the 2-yard line, Marcus Clark over the 15, 20, 25. Marcus out to the 32-yard line. Not a bad return. And that's where Tampa Bay will have it, 1st and 10. 6:15 left in regulation. Up 16-13. Jackson Dart comes back out. Rookie out of Ole Miss. Not his best day. He's thrown 2 picks. But the Bucs are winning. That's all that really matters. Can Buffalo get a stop? Or can Tampa Bay put a drive together and eat up some clock? They come out with 4 wide, but in tight. Dart under center. 1st and 10. Dart draws back. Dart looking. Throws downfield. It's broken up by Aaron Catledge, the defensive back. They were looking for Woolfolk. Catledge breaks up the pass. Nice defensive play by the 3rd-year defensive back out of Navy. 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Buccaneers come out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Dart draws back. Sets up a screen pass to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell making his way. Gets the 1st down out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 10. 1st down, Tampa Bay. A nice run after the catch by Andrew Mitchell. Refusing to go down, picking up that 1st down. Bucs lead it 16-13. They have the ball. We're in the 4th quarter. .550 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Bucs at their own 42. Tampa Bay comes out in the I formation. Dart under center.
Here we go now.
Dart hands off. Nope. Play action. Throws. And Woolfolk can't hold on. Incomplete. That was broken up by David Walker, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Citadel. Nice play by Walker. And that'll stop the clock with 5:35 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bucs at their own 42. Buffalo trying to get a stop. Tampa Bay trying to hang on. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Dart back. Sets up a screen pass to Mitchell. He gets hit in the backfield by Marcus House. And that's going to be a loss of 4 yards. Great defensive play by House. And now it's 3rd and 14 for the Bucs, back at the 39-yard line. This is a huge 3rd down coming up. Nice defensive play by Marcus House. Misty says if the Bucs lose, she's never picking again. 3rd and 14 from the 39-yard line. 5:14 and counting. Bucs come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Dart in the shotgun. A big 3rd down here. Dart looking. Dart throws down the middle, and he overthrows a wide open receiver. Oh my goodness, that would have been a 1st down and a lot more. Connor Warren, the tight end, was wide open down the middle, and he got overthrown. 4th and 14. Zach Murray back to punt, gets the punt away. Buffalo's going to have a shot now, and that's going to go inside the 10. Nice punt by Murray, and he gets down to the 1-yard line. Oh my gosh. The 3rd-year punter out of Charleston State. Well, Buffalo, they're going to make you earn it. The Bills will start at the 1 yard line. Tampa Bay leads it 16-13. 4:55 remaining. Buffalo only needs a field goal to force overtime, but they have a long way to go and a short time to get there, as Jerry Reed once sang. On 1st and 10 from the 1. Got to watch out for the safety now. In the I formation. Cross to the up back, Piner. The handoff to the fullback, Connor Piner, in his 6th year out of Colorado. And Piner picks up 3 to the 4 yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. A little breathing room. 4:40 and counting. Bucks up by 3. Buffalo comes out again in the I formation. Cross to the up back, Piner again, and Piner just chugging forward out to the 10 yard line. A gain of 6. It should be 3rd and 1 for the Bills. It will be. 4:20 and counting. Of course, Buffalo has time to run a couple of plays like that. Now they have it at their own 10. 3rd and 1. Bills come out, single back, cross under center, back to throw, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to McGinnis, and Alden McGinnis out to the 23. A gain of 13, 1st down, Buffalo. So the Bills have worked it out to the 23 yard line. I think in the back of their mind, the Bills are thinking, all right, let's get into field goal range. At the very least, let's force overtime. If we get a break, we'll go for the win. That's got to be your mentality here. 1st and 10 from their own 23 yard line. 4 wide for the Bills, crossing the shotgun. Cross drops back. Looking, throws deep. He's got a man! Crawford! He's off to the races. Touchdown! Buffalo, 77 yards. Tyson Crawford burns the Bucks again. From 58, and this time from 77. Wow. Bombs away for the Bills. And they'll take the lead. They're up by 3. They'll go up by 4 here with the extra point. As they're up 19-16. That extra point now really hurts Tampa Bay, the one they missed. Now they're going to be down by 4. Alex Rayner for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good, and Buffalo leads it 20-16. 2 long bombs for touchdowns to Tyson Crawford here in the 4th quarter. Unbelievable. And the Bills lead it 20-16 with 3:23 left. Misty's not happy over here. She blew a raspberry during that touchdown catch. There's still 3:23 left, but Tampa Bay needs a touchdown. They're down by 4. That blocked extra point has now put Tampa Bay in a bind. They can't tie it with a field goal. They got to score a touchdown. 77 yards to Tyson Crawford. Wow. And now Rayner will kick off. From the 4 yard line, Pearson over the 20, 25, and Elgin Pearson out to the 29 yard line. 5th year back out of Ohio State on the return. 3:20 left. The Bucks, they need a touchdown. They're down by 4 with 3:20 left. Jackson Dart, the rookie quarterback out of Ole Miss, will come out to lead the offense. I'm sorry, what? No, Hudson left a while back. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay, 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. They'll start from their own 29 yard line. Dart draws back. Throws downfield, and it's knocked away. Jack Williams knocks it down. Great defensive play. Patrick Sebastian, the intended receiver. Williams in his 4th year out of Boston College. Nice defensive play. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bucs. Williams should have picked it up. Probably would have ended the game. 2nd and 10 from the 29 now for Tampa Bay. 3:14 left. Bucs come out. Dart in the shotgun with a back on either side. Dart looking. Throws near side. Caught by Pearson. He gets tackled by Catledge for a loss of 3 back to the 25. It'll be 3rd and 13. Great play by Aaron Catledge as the Bills defense is really stepping up now. If Buffalo can hang on, they'll be 7 and 3. And Buffalo right now leads the wild card chase at the moment. Tampa Bay is going to drop to 3 and 7 if they lose this. 3rd and 13 from the 25. 4 wide for the Bucs. Dart in the shotgun, single back. Dart looking, throws, and is caught by Roddy Harris. 16 yards out to the 41-yard line. That'll be a first down for Tampa Bay. The veteran receiver. In his 13th year out of Oklahoma State, making the catch. New life for Tampa Bay that keeps the drive alive. 2.5 minutes left. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. First and 10 for the Bucs from their own 41. Dart back. Dart looking, throws, caught by Mitchell out to the Buffalo 47-yard line. A gain of 12. Another Buffalo first down, or another Tampa Bay first down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Buffalo leads it 20-16 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. 2 minutes left. The Bills lead by 4, 20-16 over Tampa Bay. First and 10, Bucs at the Bill 47-yard line. Tampa Bay, because of that blocked extra point, they have to score a touchdown. They come out 4 wide. Single back, Dart under center this time. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Dart back. Dart looking, throws near side, caught by Sebastian, and he gets taken down to 32, a gain of 15, down to the Buffalo 32-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay, and I think he got out of bounds. That stops the clock with 1:54 left. It looked to me like he got tackled inbounds. Catledge came over and made the tackle. And they said he was out of bounds. 1:54 left. First and 10 from the Buffalo 32-yard line. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Tampa Bay getting close. They need 6. Dart back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Desmond Woolfolk. Down to the 18. A gain of 14 yards. First down, Buccaneers. They're in the hurry up. Dart in the shotgun. First and 10 from the Buffalo 18. Dart back. Dart throws to the end zone. Woolfolk down to the 2. 16 yards. First and goal. Tampa Bay stays in the hurry up. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Dart back. Dart looking. Throws to Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a drive by the Buccaneers, and they retake the lead. 22-20. But they left too much time on the clock. 1:24 left on the clock. Buffalo's still going to have time. And Buffalo's only going to need a field goal to tie it up. Andrew Mitchell, he's a fine receiver out of the backfield. And now Brian White for the extra point to put the Bucks up by 3. The kick is up, and it's good. Bucks lead at 23-20. 1:24 left. Buffalo still has all 3 of their timeouts. And we already know that Buffalo can strike from distance. They've done it twice today, from 58 and 77. A pair of touchdowns to Tyson Crawford. The way this game was going in the first half, I never thought it'd be 23-20 at this point. Murray will kick off. It's been a game. There's the kick from the 3-yard line. McGinnis over the 15, 20, 25. And Alden McGinnis out to the 27-yard line. 1:20 left. The Bills need about 35 to 40 yards for a decent field goal shot. More closer to 40. 1:20 left. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They can still send the game to overtime if they can get into field goal range. And that, again, that blocked extra point hurting Tampa Bay, keeping the Bills in reach. Cross on 1st and 10. Cross draws back, looking, throws, and incomplete. Not sure who he was throwing that to. That'll stop the clock. 1:15 left. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. I guess David Scott was closest. Lions-Dolphins up after this. We will get there eventually. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Cross in the shotgun. Cross draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Crawford. And Tyson Crawford out to the 45. That's a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Bills in the hurry up. We're coming up on a minute left. Cross in the gun. Cross looking. Cross throws near side. Franklin makes the catch but gets hit immediately. No gain. Steve Kiner on the tackle. A gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Bills in the hurry up. 45 seconds left. They still have 3 timeouts. 4 wide. Cross back. Cross looking. Cross throws. Dumps it off to Franklin. Crosses midfield. Nice move by Franklin. Down to the 44. A gain of 11. They're in Buccaneer territory. Down to 30 seconds. 1st and 10. They're still in the hurry up. Cross back. Cross looking. Cross. Oh, he takes a sack. And Buffalo will take a timeout. A loss of 7. Back to the 49-yard line as Reggie Reed came in on the safety blitz and got the sack for Tampa Bay. In his 5th year out of SMU, that's a big sack. And Buffalo now has it at their own 49 with 22 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts. All they have to do is get into field goal range. They need about 20 to 25 yards for a decent field goal. They still have 2 timeouts, and that's huge. 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Single back. Cross draws back. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 19 seconds left. And that'll bring up 3rd and 17. He kind of short hopped that one. He was looking for number 88. That's Steve Dreesen, the rookie receiver out of Texas A&M. 3rd and 17 now for Buffalo. 3 receivers to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. 19 seconds left. Cross back. Cross looking. Throws. Dumps it off to Welsh. And Adam Welsh down to the 43. They take a timeout. And that'll be an 8-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 9. They're not close enough for a field goal yet, but they still have a timeout. But they need to get the first down. It'll be 4th and 9 from the 43-yard line. They're not going to try a 60-yard field goal here. At least I hope they don't. No, their kicker is bad. They need to get closer. They're going to try to get closer. 4th and 9. They still have a timeout. They've got to pick up the first down. This is ball game. 4th and 9. Cross in the shotgun. Cross back. Fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws. And it's knocked down. Incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. And the Buccaneers are going to hang on. That was 4th down. And the Buccaneers are going to hold on to win it. 23-20. What a ball game this one turned out to be. Now Buffalo still has a timeout. They'll take it after this play, but the Bucs are going to win. And that's a disappointing loss for Buffalo. Another upset, a game they should have won, at least on paper. And now in the victory formation, they'll take a knee. Buffalo takes their final timeout. One more snap and this one's over. And the Bills are going to drop to 6-4. And Tampa Bay is going to improve to 4-6. There'll be a half game. They'll still be in the cellar of the NFC Central, but there'll be a half game out. Lions Dolphins after this. Dart in the victory formation. Takes a knee. And that'll do it. Your final score: Tampa Bay 23, Buffalo 20. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Lions Dolphins up next. We'll see you then.